What is the beauty standard? Whatever it may be, okay? I want you to write down a piece of paper, okay? And I want you to rip it. Throw it out the window because you don't need it, okay? None of that matters in this moment, okay? Any type of beauty standard that is inflicted or created by society does not matter. I don't care if you fit it or not, or if when you're in certain spaces you fit it, throw it away because it does not matter. Hey y'all, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Norma Darling, and of course, I'm coming to you guys with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about creating your own internalized beauty standard. And now this is a video that I'm really excited about because we have a lot of stuff to break down and get into, okay? So if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button to keep up with my videos. I post beauty, hair, makeup, and self-improvement videos, and later on I'll be posting like vlogs and stuff like that, so it's a good vibe over here, okay? And today I came here with the pink on, okay, because I am releasing a Valentine's Day themed candle at my business, inlovecandles.com or inlovecandles on Instagram. So definitely feel free to follow the Instagram page to keep an eye out for when those candles drop. So today's drink of choice, okay, is just some water, and it's in my sunflower cup, which I'm obsessed with. It's so cute, and on the inside it says fate. So cute. So I just got some water, and go ahead and grab your snacks and your drinks and whatever you need so that we can get into this conversation. So my room is like a little messy because I finally upgraded my vanity. So this was it before, and this is it now, okay? I had to go ahead and get them Alex Akiades, well, jars, and then put the little thing on top. And I am organized. There's like just more space here, so definitely I will be posting more like hair and makeup videos because I have the space for it now. Okay, so I'm really excited about that and want to share that with you guys. So today we're going to be talking about creating your own internalized beauty standard, okay? So you might already know what a beauty standard is. Like, I feel like most people do, but if you don't, let's go ahead and go on Google and see what Google says. So when I go on Google, it says a beauty standard is a cultural belief that defines what is considered beautiful and can include a person's body shape, height, weight, and facial proportions. Beauty standards are often influenced by society's values and can vary across cultures and time, okay? I love this definition. It's very spot on. So I definitely agree with this definition of a beauty standard. And now in today's video, we're going to be talking about creating your own internalized beauty standards and the pros of actually going ahead and doing that and how it can actually help you flourish and become your best self. Okay, so I want you guys to think, what is the beauty standard in your culture, in your family, in your community, whatever the case may be, in your school, your campus? What is the beauty standard? Whatever it may be, okay? I want you to write down a piece of paper, okay? And I want you to rip it. Throw it out the window because you don't need it, okay? None of that matters in this moment, okay? Any type of beauty standard that is inflicted or created by society does not matter. I don't care if you fit it or not, or if when you're in certain spaces you fit it, throw it away because it does not matter. Make sure you go ahead and curl, alt, delete it. Thank you. Put it in the trash because you don't need it. Not here, not on this channel, baby, okay? So now that you've done this, I want to talk about some phrases that we think about when we think of beauty, okay? We have like pretty, we have cute, we have gorgeous, and we have beautiful. So we have, those are the 4 words that's coming up to me when I think of beauty. And you know, like there's an umbrella, beauty's at the top, and then there's like categories. That's what I'm thinking about. Pretty, beautiful, cute, and gorgeous. I think I said all 4. So one of the biggest things that I want you guys to understand is that pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, and cute, yes, it is all physical. It's, you know, first glance is what you're getting about someone, the information that you're receiving about someone. But I want you to also understand that these terms, or even if we want to just focus on the umbrella term beauty, it's all about the energy that you create and the energy that you put out there. There's been times where I've met the most drop dead gorgeous woman, and then I speak to them, or like, you know, I'm like having conversation, I'm hearing them speak, and I'm like, ooh, never mind, okay? And there's times where I meet people who wouldn't fit society's beauty standards, and they are literally the most beautiful spirit I've ever met in my life, okay? So I want you to understand that Yes, beauty is something that you can see, but it's also something that you create. It's also something that you have. It's an energy, it's an essence about you. So you can't just be pretty and have an ugly personality or ugly inside, because you're going to be an ugly person. And this is why I also mentioned that beauty standards are not realistic, because you can fit the beauty standards. You can be this perfect person, but if on the inside you're not a good person, on the inside you suck, then none of that matters, okay? So I just want you guys to also have a general understanding of that as well. That is also why on this channel I'm really, really big on us, you know, glowing up mentally, spiritually, and making sure we're right on the inside before we focus on the outside. The outside is great, yes, but there's so much more on the inside. And this kind of reminds me, one of the things I really love, I love grandmas. One, I love my grandma. I love grandmas, okay? And then two, I love older women who have like this youthful spirit to them. I think it's constantly reminding me that, as mentioned before, beauty is an energy. It is something that you put out there or that you create. I've met young women who act like grandmas, super nurturing, or just like, or like not as young and youthful. And I've met youthful older women, and honestly, you know, it kind of goes to show it's really about the internal. And even though I'm young, I'm 25, I am really honestly looking forward to the day where I am, you know, older, when I'm a grandma, when I get to like tap into that. I feel like that's like peak womanhood, to be like 60 years old, to be 70 years old, and you have like grandkids, and you know, you're like doing your hair, you're still like doing your girly things. And I love the saying like, I'm just a girl, because realistically, aren't we all? Like, it doesn't matter what age you get into, you are always going to be that girl as that you were growing up. So all I'm saying is, hey, I do love me older women who are able to like just put it together, have a good energy about them, because that actually says a lot about either their growth or the way they were able to maintain that youthful energy. And it's not always easy to do so in this world. I also have a video about this, of how to not lose your spark, but being able to maintain that throughout life, that is such a beautiful thing, okay? If you can maintain your youthfulness, your spark, your passions, your creativity, your warmth in this world, you are doing a good job. When you think about it physically, as humans, really think about it, we all have eyes, we all have nose, we all have mouths, we all have ears, and we all have a face, okay? So technically, when you think of ugly, for me personally, I don't think someone is ugly until I see their spirit, until I see their energy and how they're operating and their personality. Okay, physically, yes, you can dress yourself up some days you might not look your best, but I don't believe that anyone is necessarily ugly. And even though like I know it's kind of silly to think about, but think about it like this, right? Let's say you have like a herd of freaking giraffes, right? Are you going to look at a giraffe and be like, that is a ugly giraffe? Not really, because they all have similar features. Just like with humans, we all have eyes, nose, ears, mouths. You know, we might look a little different, but I really think that ugliness comes from within, and beauty also similar, comes from within. Okay, y'all? So definitely something to keep in mind as well. And I think once you understand that beauty isn't supposed to be a specific look or a specific way or a specific aesthetic, I think you'll definitely be like more happier and just more appreciative of your own beauty. I think one of the biggest things as a woman and as you're getting older is being able to appreciate what you have, what you look like. You know, not comparing yourself to what you see on social media, to people that you may know, because essentially at the end of the day, you have yourself. And this is like a little fun thing I was thinking about. I actually wrote down some notes at like 3 a.m. okay? But basically, with understanding different types of beauty energies, you know, there's, like I said, there's pretty, cute, beautiful, and gorgeous, okay? So 4 categories that I thought of, and, you know, when I think of pretty, I think of like put together and feminine with minimal effort. I think of like a nice, charming personality, someone that's like really girly, a little docile. That's what I think of pretty. I wouldn't see someone who's pretty presenting with an aggressive personality to be someone pretty, okay? I would think of them to be someone as like bold or like gorgeous. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't think pretty for someone with like a bold personality. So now this is just based off of looks, because I don't know how their personalities are. But when I think of pretty, I think of like Lori Harvey, I think of Coco Jones, I think of Kendall Jenner, because they kind of give that like that chill vibe, you know, really pretty, put together, girly, They don't do too much. It doesn't take much to put a look together. I think of pretty, I think of them for sure. And then I also have cute, and for cute I wrote childlike, playful, youthful, animated and energetic. Okay, so of course, you know, I think of Ariana Grande, definitely gives cute vibes. Sabrina Carpenter, you know, very like just cute. Lola Brooks, and Anime from Baddies. Like, I think of those types of girls when I think of cute. And like I said before, really what it is, it's an energy that you're exuding. It's not exuding. It's not necessarily a look, but the look naturally comes with it. And when the energy and the look is not colliding together, basically it's not gonna look right, okay? And then you have beautiful. So beautiful, I think of a radiant soul. I think of beautiful inside and out. And I think whenever we describe things as beautiful, we're talking about the way it makes us feel as well. I know being around someone who's beautiful usually makes the people around them also feel really good about themselves. So that is a beautiful person. And that's beauty inside and out, and it's very magnetic. It's like, wow, like I want to be around this person. I love this person. This person is beautiful. You think of like, you know, flowers. Flowers are gorgeous. Flowers are beautiful. You want to be around that flower. You know what I mean? You want to preserve it. You want to trim the ends. You want to take care of it. You know, a beautiful lake. You want to lay by the lake. You know, when I think of beautiful, I think of like really radiant, magnetic energy. And for beautiful, I have 3 people written down. I have Haley Bailey. That's Chloe Bailey's sister. I think of her, she has like this very like angelic feel to her, and even her music and her personality, very sweet. I think of her as like a beautiful person inside and out. I think of Janae Aiko. Obviously her music is very gorgeous, very spiritual music, and her aura is very beautiful. You know, she's the type of person that you actually want to be around. And then I think of like Destiny Ryan, which she's a little bit more chill, but like seeing her and growing, she always like had beautiful energy. It was very beautiful. It was very light, very like funny, you know, understanding. That's what I think about when I think of beautiful. And then gorgeous, okay? So gorgeous is like goddess like beauty, confident, and there's effort that's put there, and you can see the effort, okay? You can visually see the effort, and the effort is usually recognized or seen by people. People are usually stunned, okay? And now for this, I only have one person. I was trying to think of more people, but I really couldn't. So the only person I could think of is Beyonce. You know, when you think of Beyonce, she's a hard worker. You know, she's beautiful. She has long natural hair. She's like, you can see the effort. You watch a documentary and you can feel it, like, wow, this is a gorgeous woman. Like, she puts effort into her looks. She's confident. She gets things done. That is what I think of when I think of gorgeous. I cannot think of anyone else, but if you guys know anyone else or any other celebrity that you would describe as gorgeous, definitely feel free to comment. And of course, these are all my opinions. If you have celebrities that you feel like you would switch around and would add in any category, definitely comment, because I love to hear it. And I think with these women, I know they are celebrities, but what they do a really good job at is inhibiting or tapping into that beauty category that they fit in. And I'm not saying that they fit any specific boxes or category, but I think it's an easy way for you to start if you do want to start creating your own internalized beauty standard, is finding somewhere where you can fit and eventually broaden from that. So like, for example, today I went for a cute vibe. I wore pink. You know, I have like this afro hair, you know, the side bun, very natural makeup, you know, this little heart earring. I wanted to exclude cuteness, okay? Usually I like to go for like that goddess gorgeous look, but I wanted to go for cute, something more youthful, something more energetic, because today I'm making candles, so I want to feel uppity, you know what I mean? So I went for like a cute energy. So you can kind of see how you can play around with it a little bit, and just basically take it and make it your own. So essentially what you want to do is learn how you feel your beauty, okay? And now this might sound a little funny, but I promise you it'll make sense, okay? I want you to learn how you feel your beauty, meaning that I want you to understand when is it that you are feeling your most beautiful, and what is that you're doing when you are feeling your most beautiful. That is going to be essential, okay? And now I know like we can tap into looks and stuff like that, but in this moment that doesn't matter, because that comes last. That is a cherry on top. It starts from within, and then the looks is the last thing. If you start with looks, your energy is always going to be nasty, always going to be ugly. You have to start with the inner, okay? So let's talk about it. So what makes you feel your beauty the most? What makes you feel the most beautiful? Okay, is it spending time with your family? Is it volunteering? Is it spending time with your girls? Is it creating? Is it your career when you're feeling like a boss chick? Whatever the case may be, I want you to really zone in and capitalize. Like, okay, I feel my most beautiful, or I feel like I'm tapping into that state of beauty when I'm doing this, 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 and this. It doesn't always have to be something in terms of like for yourself, but it can be. So like, for example, if you're getting a pedicure, maybe it's when you're doing your everything shower, whatever the case may be. I really want you to zone in and hold on to that, and to like feel your beauty, or like feel like you're in that beauty. Essentially, you're not really hyper conscious of what you look like, and you're not like sitting there wondering like, oh my gosh, I hope my hair looks good, whatever the case may be. You are in your most natural flowing state, and like looks out the window. How is your heart feeling? That is going to be your inner beauty. How is your heart feeling? If your heart is feeling good and happy, you are in your most beautiful stage in that very moment right there. In what areas of your life do you find yourself most inspired? You guys know I talk about flow, and I have a few videos coming up about flow this year, so I'm really excited, okay? And in flow, you're not thinking about how you look, and you're not thinking about how you perceive, okay? This is when you are in the zone, okay? You are doing your thing, okay? You know when you go to the gym and you're working out and you got your music playing and nothing else around you matters? That is your flow, okay? I know I feel my most beautiful in that very moment. So I try to make sure I'm having multiple moments of that, because that's when I feel the most best about myself. So so definitely I want you to zone in and understand what are you doing when you're in your flow state? What do you do when you feel your most beautiful? What is fueling your passions, okay? Capitalize on that feeling, because that right there is your beauty. That right there is you. That right there is your essence. And of course, we can talk about the physicals as well, okay? What hairstyles do you feel the most beautiful in? For me, I love a bust down. I love extensions, okay? Down to my butt. I love the straight hair, but sometimes I have to go for something that's more natural. I really do. And whenever I do, I feel like I look more like myself. I feel like I look more like, you know, I just look like myself. So I would definitely say find the hairstyles that just makes you feel the most beautiful. Definitely experiment with a lot of hairstyles. I love to experiment. This year I'm also going to be doing more like frontal wig videos, but the wig videos are going to be synthetic wigs. I really want to play around with synthetic wigs and try different styles and stuff. So I would definitely say find hairstyles, play around with hairstyles. You know, when you're at home, do a hairstyle and see how you feel. When you run into the supermarket, do a little hairstyle and see how you feel, because like literally it's your life, okay? You can literally do whatever you want and tap in and see what is your favorite hairstyle. For some girls it's a slick back ponytail, for some girls it's a bayab, for some girls it's a bang, okay? And for some girls it's box braids, for some girls it's a frontal. Whatever the case may be, find your inner beauty. I would also suggest, as you're like learning to find your beauty through hair, to opt in for more natural hairstyles. And now I can't give too much on this because I am definitely a wig girly, but it will definitely help to do textures that's closer to your hair type. If you're wearing extensions and like hair that's like realistic and not like, for example, bright pink hair, it's like that's not an obtainable beauty standard. If you only feel beautiful when you have bright pink hair, you know, that might be an issue, okay? Not saying it's an issue seriously, but if you're trying to look into finding your own internalized beauty standard, you might want to kind of like, you know, revise or check that, or whatever the case may be. What kind of clothes do you feel mostly comfortable? For me, I love baggy clothes, okay? I do like a good fitted like dress, like a sweater or something like that, but I really love baggy clothes. It's something about like having like a flowy skirt with maybe like a slit and a crop top. It just feels so freeing, especially in the summer. I feel like the best version of myself when I'm in flowy clothes, probably because like I feel like I'm not perceived physically, and I think that's a great feeling because I feel like I'm just flowing and I feel like a butterfly. So that's definitely clothes I would say I feel my beauty the most. So definitely find out what clothes make you feel your best. I'm a big advocate for thrifting, just because in thrifting you find clothes that like you probably wouldn't find on Fashion Nova or Shein. Like getting a few pieces that like makes you stand out or a little quirky, okay? Be your quirky self, whatever the case may be. So definitely finding clothes that makes you feel the most beautiful, or makes you feel like, you know, I'm tapping something different here. Who do you see that's inspiring you in this very moment? Whether it's a celebrity, it's a family member, it's an older woman in your life, a friend, whatever the case may be. who is inspiring you at this very moment. A lot of times when we find inspiration in other people, that's just a reflection of the light that we also hold as well, okay? So definitely understanding that, like, if you can see the beauty in someone else and what they're doing and you're loving it and you're feeling inspired and amped, best believe you have that fire and magic inside of you as well. And basically, when it comes to creating your own internalized beauty standard, you want to start internally, okay? You want to make sure that you're good spiritually and mentally. You want to make sure that you're zoning in, okay? Like I said, I have videos on videos on videos on things you can do to make sure that you are right on the inside, whether it's never losing your spark, expressing yourself, learning how to tap into your intuition, learning about inward and outward energy, and making sure that you're taking care of both at the right time. You want to make sure that you're good internally. Beauty always starts within. And I'm not just talking about taking your vitamins, because you should do that as well, but I'm also talking about making sure that, you know, you have an understanding of who you are. You have your passions outside of everyone else. You have that thing that you don't really share with people, but you do it for yourself to make yourself happy. You are doing your self-care, your self-love. You're doing things that's making you feel like, okay, this is me, this is a part of me. And yes, the external is great. Yes, it's great to look like this, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, there's more to that than just a look, okay? You never want to just be like a pretty face, because, like, you know, and realistically, we all age, okay? Beauty is very much so fleeting. Just like flowers, you know, you have a rose, it's so pretty, it's so gorgeous, in a few days is wilting away, okay? And in the same way, beauties are just like that, okay? And if you're able to be beautiful from the inside, you'll be beautiful forever. You'll be beautiful for as long as you live. Like I said, I love seeing like older women, you know, well into their 70s and 80s, and they have such a beautiful spirit, beautiful youthful energy, and that's because they were able to maintain that energy throughout their life and or re-grasp control of it. So definitely make sure that you're set on the inside and understand that beauty, pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, cute, is all an energy that you are putting forth, okay? It's all an energy that you are creating, and once you start from the inside, you're able to radiate that on the outside. And always remember that the outward beauty is merely nothing but the cherry on top, y'all, okay? And with that being said, I want you guys, or ladies and gents, to be your best self. Definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'll link that down in the bio. Follow my business page, y'all. I'm gonna be dropping those Valentine's Day candles, and I would love for you guys to have some. And definitely stay tuned and share this video with anybody you think may need it. And I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Peace.